Thank you, Dr. Shanabhau. Just a clarification. They enroll for the course and don't appear for the exam. That's the last one.
They enroll for the course but don't apply for the examination form.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after second year, in second year also?
First semester. Yes. Every year it is.
And they stop coming to class also?
Some came to the class, but even not filling to the exam form.
No, in second year onwards and all?
Oh. It means it is happening in every year also.
Okay.
Yes.
Principals allot the students to the professors. Tell them that please call them.
Yes.
Okay.
Contact them somehow and establish the contact. And please request them to fill up the exam form to be sent to the university.
Okay. We can take a couple of questions. Yeah.
And the total reduction in enrollment in Maharashtra in last year is 2 lakh. First year enrollment. The first year enrollment has gone down by 200,000 in Maharashtra. This is happening after COVID.
Yes.
Sir, this is compared to what? Compared to
Previous years.
So I have two questions. The students who are not enrolling in science, or what you say, this reduction in enrollment, do you see a commensurate increase in some other courses? Maybe not in science, but in other kinds of courses in the universities? That's my first question. The second question, I've heard through the years many people say that the government is not sanctioning permanent posts, people retire and they don't fill that for many years or fill that at all. Is there a systemic effort to address that, given, even implementing things like NEP is going to require tremendous effort? And what are the roadblocks for that?
Yes.
No, you want to answer her? You want to comment on that?
Yeah. One thing I wanted to tell you with the data at my disposal,
Yes.
that the open university enrollments are also decreasing.
Okay.
So if you are under a misconception that your admissions are going to open university, that is also not there.
Okay.
I have a question. Himanshu here. I'm actually working with B.Ed and D.El.Ed students in Chhattisgarh, and as you have rightly mentioned, there's this problem with open university where many students are enrolling in the courses, and this number is going up. What I could see, it's an observation that I have in the classrooms, they are pursuing D.El.Ed and B.Ed degrees, but parallelly they are pursuing science degrees. Now, it's a question, right? They are not learning concepts that are there in their own core degrees, which is D.El.Ed or B.Ed, and also they are sacrificing a lot in science because it relies a lot on practical knowledge. So I somewhere agree, but I also believe the way science is taught in many universities is not that hands-on. It's more theoretical, and it could be one of the reasons where the popularity of those courses is going down.
Okay. You want to comment on that?
I don't know if it is always going to be the way science is taught. I think it's the parents who come to take admission and ask you what is the job prospective. What is their job going to be like? What is it? They are all interested in applied courses which is going to give them a job. So if you're talking to a parent and you tell them that they need to know these fundamentals, this, that, and all that, some of them ask, package kya milega madam inko BSc ke baad? So it's the mindset. It's the mindset that they are studying to get a job. Therefore, you will see a rush of people in courses like IT, all the IT, computer technology, computer science. So basic sciences is really going to suffer and is suffering also. I think this is my observation.
Okay, last one. Then rest of the questions we will take up during lunchtime.
Nobody is talking about the elephant in the room, which is a huge corruption. The job in teaching, senior college lecturer job costs 70 lakh in Nagpur and something like 50-60 lakh in villages. I don't have any proof for that, but it is a very well known. I mean, the students who got job tell me how they got job, where did they pay money and everything. Now, it has no association with his knowledge of physics or his knowledge of science. So he doesn't know, he doesn't think that by studying science well, I will get a job because of my knowledge. Because his knowledge is not, he has to somehow become eligible. How does he become eligible? I mean, I know a case of a student in Gadchiroli who enrolled in BSc on the condition that she will not attend classes. She passed BSc, she did MSc, and she passed SET. Now she is eligible. So what will you do to attract her? You cannot do anything to attract her. And that is a very funny thing in Maharashtra. In Bengal, education minister went to jail. In Haryana, Chautala went to jail for 10 years. In Maharashtra, not a single FIR has been filed ever for a single malpractice. So on paper, Maharashtra is as clear as anything. Right? Now, when the student sees this, what is his interest in learning science when his learning science is not going to be counted anywhere? That is one problem. So what happens is that even the state government looks at it. See, the employment in science, whether it is teacher, it is seen as a giving job to this particular person and having that so that he benefits. So nobody is looking at it from the student angle. So what happens is that so it is given financially, which is relatively, I mean, then there are other considerations, like in the universities, it is like gharana system. Somebody retires in luminescence, he wants a student in luminescence. Somebody retires in something, he wants, so there are gharanas which are going one by one, and I know this much, my student knows this much, his student knows even less. So there is a gradual decline, which goes all along, and the students know less and less. So that is what is happening. Now, these are ideal things, like what you should tell that student is interested, but student, they are not fools, they can see everything. And actually, in some sense, it should be encouraging, means in the sense that they can see at us, they can look at us and see that, okay, the person with this much knowledge can teach, can be a PG teacher, why not me? Actually, we can become their role models in that sense. But they can see that there is no future. On the other hand, in what happens in IT, you can see that he gets a job at he gets a 3.5 lakh, which is a standard job. Say 30,000 rupees. At the age of 30, however bad he is, he will have 80,000 rupees. Then he marries a girl who has 50,000 rupees. With 1,30,000 rupees, he can start a family.
Can you make it short?
That particular situation, there is no such future. People with 35 years, 40 years, PhDs are just rolling around, and some of them from better institutes have a worldwide thing. So this situation students are seeing, and I think this is something we have no control on. This particular, the people who are sitting here have no control on these things. So I really don't know what we have control on.
Okay, we'll continue it later. I think let's thank Dr.